Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Keith Tucker, aka K-1, Optic Nerve, Alien FM, here live from Optic Studios and Puzzlebox Records. Putting you up on my weekly news, which is today is 8/27/2020. We're still going through this pandemic thing, and I have to say once again, everybody, thank you for keeping up with everything I'm doing, my workouts, positive, my whole new mental focus on everything I'm doing, and forging ahead, no drama, um, working out, having great relationships and maintaining those relationships that I've kept over the years in business and, doing my thing. But let's start off with Optic Studios news first of all. Well, I have been doing a lot of mixing in the meantime, which is, arranging the songs and stuff. You might see a lot of pictures I post on Facebook. I completed Other Worlds on my computer, Spacewalk, Constellations, and Unknown Tech. I still have to mix Sector 9, Winter Flowers, Electronic Cosmonauts, and What the Hell You Come Here For, which is vocals by Black Tony, which is a house track for the Seventh Sign release that we're doing for Seventh Sign Records out the UK. I still got 2 more tracks for that to release. It'll be some house music. It'll be something different. I've done house music before on this label, and I'm looking forward to finishing up that project. So I have that project going on at the same time while I'm doing mixdowns of all my extra new releases. I have 27 new finished, completed releases. These are just extra releases that I'm working on that that I'll have in the can and in the vault, so to speak. Also, I like to say, what's up to Seven Sign Records. I'm looking so forward to doing this release because it shows a different side of what I'm doing and what I've done in the past. Also, I've been mentioning this a lot. Soma Records, man, to sign Optic Nerve to be on a lot bigger label, a lot more focused on my techno persona. Thank you so much, guys, once again, for getting back with me. It was a simple task in business just to send me an email to say, hey, you got my stuff and you downloaded the music. I didn't get that out of a certain label in Detroit. I'm not going to say the name or one of the pioneers in techno music, but all it shows is that's Detroit, man. And you know what? I move forward, on and forward. Thank you, Soma Records. I'm looking forward to that release. It's not going to come out till probably around February, March of 2021. But it's complete, and I will be doing another EP. I signed a deal for 2 EPs for Soma Records, and I'm looking forward so much to doing that. And Soma also asked me about doing a live streaming show again out of Optic Studios with Beatport. So once I do that, I think I'm going to combine the shows with Optic Nerve music and some of the new Alien FM stuff, which, once again, the new Alien FM drops September 17th in the stores. So I'm looking so forward to doing that. Also, I have a brand new collaboration that this is a little bit easier project to do, but it's easy, but at the same time, we're doing something, once again, my buddy DJ Godfather. We're going to be doing DJ Godfather and Black Tony. Black Tony has a lot of stripped down stuff that I'm trying to incorporate into this project as well. We're doing something called Street Beats. If anybody's out there familiar with Jive Rhythm Tracks, it was like a DJ tool, just little broken down beats that's looped so that you can, DJs can mix in. So we're calling it Street Beats, DJ Godfather, myself, and Black Tony. So, hey, check it out. Keep yourself busy and focused because that's all I'm trying to do. The pandemic is not stopping anything. It just makes you realize you got to get on this. You never know how long you're going to be here or what's going to happen. And keeping that positive mindset helps you to achieve anything. Thank you. Puzzlebox Records news. Well, the news that's coming out, you know that we have PBX 30 Alien FM Monochromatic Images drops September 17th, 2020. That will be in stores September 20th, 2020. all over the world. So get the Alien FM. After that, once again, will be PBX 30, which is a mad scientist voice modulation with me and Tommy Hamilton for AUX 88. Looking forward to that'll probably be the last two releases I put out for the year. And because Puzzlebox, I'm just gearing up to just get everything completed, and then I'll have a regular release schedule, which I'm doing pretty good now with releasing all the extra stuff that's coming out on Direct Beat Classics, which is my old music on Direct Beat, and, you know, keeping the label going. But I've been getting a lot of emails and stuff from other artists. Look, it's nothing personal. I'm not putting any artists out except for my own music and stuff I've done with other collaborations in the past. It's just too much to handle right now. And, you know, hey, if you really believe in your music, man, put the stuff out yourself. Really. I mean, that's not a slight towards your music or anything, but if you really believed in it and know all the hard work that comes into pressing a record, you know, promoting it and getting it to distributors and everything, do it yourself. It's more satisfying. Trust me. So don't take it personal. A lot of people, I always make sure I answer everybody back, but don't take it personal. Just put it out yourself. Question of the week. Question of the week. This is a really good question. This guy asked me, do you feel a change in a shift of Detroit techno now versus what it was in the past? Oh, definitely. Detroit techno is, I would say, not what it was, because before it was about the artist creating the music. Now everybody's DJing and becoming these big, well-known, you know, world DJs and artists just known as DJing. But you have to ask yourself the question, if you don't know anything about this music and you see all these guys DJing, you ask them, so you're going over, you make this music. I used to get this question all the time. You make this music, but you're going over to DJ? You know, the DJ culture is intertwined with techno music, hip hop, all styles of music. It's all intertwined. But I personally think that if a lot more artists, or I should just put it myself, the way I look at it is, I'm pushing my music. It's tons of DJs in Detroit, and they're very good. But I think it's kind of bad for the culture to just keep pushing that you're a DJ. A lot of people forget, you know, you do the music. But how much of Detroit techno do a lot of these DJs actually play? How much? And how much is really being made? How much is truly still Detroit techno? I listen to a lot of artists all over the world, and I get ideals and I take things from different artists, but I still have that Detroit techno vibe. And I think a lot of artists are just kind of afraid to just do what Detroit is. Everybody can't do that style of music, but at the same token, you know, it's great to be a DJ and touring the world and everything, but, you know, everybody's doing that. And, you know, a lot of people lose sight that a lot of these DJs make music. So I can only speak for myself, and that's how I've always pushed it. You know, I can go out and DJ all the time, but I'm playing my music, and most of the time I'm not really playing a lot of my music. I'll play some of it, but I'm going out more as a live artist, just so that people can understand that's what it is. I'm a musician and I created this music. So, hey, very good question. In Detroit techno, I think a lot of people are not really making it, man. I mean, it's really bad that a lot of people don't play it, but I'm still making it, and gonna keep making it under my Optic Nerve persona, and trudge on. It's a beautiful style of music that was created by, you know, quite a few people, the Belleville Three and others included, you know, Eddie Fowlkes, Blake Baxter, Jeff Mills, Mike Banks, Carl Craig, Stacy Pullen, Kenny Larkin, Suburban Night. I can go on and on. Anthony Shakir. I mean, you know, lots of people. Marty Bonds, man. It's so many people. I know I'm forgetting some people, but, you know, it's a lot of people that really put it down and created something great. Claude Young, you know, really a lot of these guys really put some stuff, put some really love, some good love, and put a lot of hard work into the music. I want to put this picture up. This is a picture from, I guess it's 2017, when we did our documentary, our world premiere of the AUX88 documentary. This was a lot of work. And when I say a lot of work, I mean, we spent almost a year and a half to prep this. Reached out to almost 90 artists to be a part of this, and people responded. Man, we got artists from all over the world, big artists and stuff, and it was just a documentary about AUX88. That's me, Black Tony, Will Smith, and Tommy Hamilton. We just figured, hey, I pushed this because it's like our story may never be told by some of the other people or some of the other documentaries we've been in. So I said, hey, why not just do our own documentary? So we did it. We, learned about cameras, got different cameras, and learned about how to, mix down the audio and everything. And we handed it over to a friend of ours who was in a video, who does video work and stuff. And he knows us and he knows the genre, but he doesn't know the genre exactly like we did. So, he did a great job, man. He broke it down to an hour, but, I ended up re-editing, putting it on a Blu-ray to make it 10 hours, because I want to say here and right now, I want to thank all the artists who did the interviews and sent them in. I wanted to make sure that every artist that took the time to record would be put into this documentary. We've since talked about it. It's sold really well. I mean, every time we had the boxes made, it had watch in it, had the Blu-ray, it had a book that was written by Black Tony. We sold out of it. We couldn't keep them in. Every time we got them in, man, they were selling out. So a lot of people are real late to the game on this and didn't know about this documentary. So it's circulating all over the internet. And if you was lucky enough to be a person that got the box, and I did the artwork, me and AS1 from Florida, we did the artwork for the overlay and everything. Brian Dubois from 237 AM Studios did the box, the wooden box. And I just want to say this was one of the hardest things I've ever done, but it was one of the most satisfying things I've ever done. Because I've always been a person to say, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it to the fullest and get it done. And when I give my word about something, I'm going to do it. So I spent 6.5 months editing this to put all the artists into this Blu-ray. I don't care that it's not the norm. I didn't care that it wasn't the norm, that everybody makes a documentary and it's an hour or whatever. No, it's our documentary. We can make it any way we wanted to make it. So I took it upon myself, locked in my studio when I was living in another place, and spent 6.5 to 7 months using Adobe Premiere to edit the whole video and make a 3 Blu-ray set, which I ended up doing artwork, mixing down a lot of the sound, getting everything together and re-edited the video. And I also wrote the whole script for the whole thing. So that's one time when I really realized I know I can do a lot, but I can do anything. So we recently talked about, a lot of people have been asking us, hey, could you guys put that back out? We want to buy it or whatever. But, we put it to a vote with all 4 guys, and it was supposed to be limited edition. So, no one wanted to do it. When I said I would give it over to, pass it over to them to do it, nobody wanted to do it. So, it's the thing in history that we can't say that we did. And anybody who has that is really valuable. It's really valuable. And it would be worth a lot of money in the future. So that picture, I just wanted to bring it up and show you because it was really a lot of fun doing this. We had all these different artists, like I said, and it was a beautifully made box, and the project was awesome, especially with the watches and the promotion that went into it. I did a lot of the, like I said, all the logos and all that stuff, and just, whenever I'm involved in something, it's going to be 100%. But it was, oh my God, it was a lot of work. But I'm proud of what came out of it. Here's the box. This is the box, beautifully made, beautifully made. As you can see, beautifully made. Thank you, Brian Dubois, for making these handmade wooden boxes, man. And we had blue watches or your choice of white watches. So if you got one of these, you're a lucky person. I think each one of us, the artists from AUX88, we all only have one apiece ourselves. Old track. Here's another one of my favorite tracks that I worked on. This was a track called Elements, which was originally on Diametric Records, which was a Scottish label from Glasgow, which is the label is owned by Arn Weinberg. I ended up doing 2 EPs for him and a couple of remixes for other artists. It was really nice. He really liked a lot of my Detroit techno stuff, but this was the track called Elements. This is one track from the EP. It was called Resurrection, I believe. I think the EP was called Resurrection. But anyway, the track is called Elements. Check it out. I'm very proud of all my Optic Nerve stuff. And then a lot of my string work, man. I can't explain it. It's just something that I really like doing. And Optic Nerve has been a labor of love. I really have liked doing Optic Nerve music. It's straight up Detroit techno, reminiscent of Carl Craig, Derek May, Juan Atkins, which I'm proud of that. A little bit of underground resistance, string work and stuff, man. I really enjoy it. Hey, special shouts out to 2 people that I'm really crazy about their string work, man. That's Gerald Mitchell, man, from Los Hermanos, and Esteban. Oh my God, those guys, along with Mike Banks, man, they make some beautiful stringy type stuff, man. And Carl Craig, man. Carl Craig is very good at creating atmospheres. I really like it, so check it out. That's the track, Elements. Always look in the info information. You can always buy all this music is available digitally, so you can go anywhere. Look up Optic Nerve, look up all these tracks, and they're available everywhere. iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, everywhere. So just go down below, check it out, and you can get the tracks digitally. Especially Beatport carries it as well. Shoutouts this week. I want to give a special shout out to Brian Dubois from 237 AM Studios. Our brother, man, that dude is so cool, man. So talented. I mean, is it anything that Brian can't make? I mean, he makes his own furniture. When I say he makes his own furniture, he makes his own furniture, lamps, you name it. Brian can make it from scratch. And his stuff is high quality stuff. I want to thank him for, he used to take a lot of pictures for AUX80. He used to do a lot of our publicity shots, man. Brian, salute, man. Your talent is at a whole nother level. You actually helped us create the concept for the Black Tokyo. You came out with the Black Tokyo limited edition table, man. He created that for the Black Tokyo project. And Brian is so talented, man. He's done a lot for AUX88 to make us look and take us to a whole nother level. He took the mad scientist photos for the photo shoots. He took the Black Tokyo photos. And like I said, he made the chair, and and he also made the documentary, the Aux box, as we called it. He did the wood and created it, hand painted it, and made the wood size and everything, and created the whole box, man. So salute again to Brian Dubois. Brian is the man. Love you, brother. You always been there, man, whenever we need you. Thank you so much. Last but not least. This shout out, man, I'm so stoked about this because I can say I actually had a legend at my crib, a true legend. This is Andre Manuel, the unknown DJ. If you know the West Coast hip hop pioneers, this is one of them. He told me he was coming into town from LA over the weekend. He has some business to take care of with his family, and well, he has family here in Detroit, man, and we talk all the time. And man, it was so great, man. He called me. I went and picked him up from the hotel, and he came over to my studio, man, and we talked, man. And this guy has helped a lot, man. Me and Tommy met him at the one of the NAMM shows when we was doing a presentation for Propellerhead, and he was in the crowd with Arabian Prince, because we had already met Arabian Prince, man. And Arabian Prince, once again, Arabian Prince hooked this up where, you know, he came and he was in the background when me and Tom was doing a presentation. And afterwards he came up to us, he knew who we was, he had been listening to our music and everything. And I gotta give shouts out, special salute, hip hop pioneer, man, Basstronic, 808 Beats, man. He's produced Compton's Most Wanted, did some production with all the OGs, Ice-T, man. And I had him right here at my studio hanging out. And thank you, man. Now, I will definitely be calling you more because you guys have been calling me and, you know, giving me information, man. And I know now that I will ascend to do all those things I want to do. And remember what I always told everybody is relationships. It's creating relationships and keeping relationships. That's what the world is all about. That's how you can get ahead. That's how you can become a better person. That's how you can learn things. But relationships work both ways. You have to give, and you have to take, and you have to be someone who gives your word and means it and does do what you say. From NWA, Arabian Prince, he produced that $1 million seller JJ Fad, man. Thank you, brother. I will be getting in contact with some projects that we plan on working on, and I can't wait to announce some stuff that's coming up. Salute, Arabian Prince, unknown DJ. Made my day, man. Having Ralph Hutter from Kraftwerk here, because I used to listen to all that stuff. Not only listen to it, I bought it all and played it all. Who would ever think that I would actually meet them and know them? Same thing with Egyptian Lover. Who would think I would even know these people? You know, met them and they know my music and like my music. So thank you, guys. Special shout out once again. Andre Manuel, unknown DJ, and Arabian Prince. And to everybody out there, thank you for your support. Don't forget, wear your mask during this pandemic. This is real. I know what I've done, what I'm doing, and what I'm gonna do. Hit that subscribe button and support me, because, hey, this is what I do. This is what I love. You're gonna always get 100% me, the real. So thank you, everybody. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you. See you next week. And I just wanted to say, everyone, please hit that subscribe button for YouTube, and please subscribe to my page. I really have enjoyed all the support I've been getting, but hey, like this and subscribe to this page. Keith Tucker K-1. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you.